Smith, and I am the first lady of all trades. Today we're back in the kitchen again, and we're doing plant-based cooking again. And today we have a very simple recipe that you are going to love it. And I love it because this is very simple. There's only just a few ingredients. All the ingredients that you see on this table, this is all you're going to need for this. We're going to make some sauteed cabbage on today. It's plant-based, again, low sodium. And we're going to do the vegan style with a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to tell you what's included, what all your ingredients are. So the first thing we have is a cabbage. This is a whole cabbage that's cut. Okay. So we cut and dice that up. Alrighty. And then I have some bell peppers. You see we have orange and we have the red ones. If you have yellow, you can do that as well. Okay. And then we have a tablespoon of olive oil. And we have 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to use this season to taste. This is called kickin' chicken. And those of you who are vegan, don't clutch your pearls. Okay. It's not chicken flavored. It only has seasonings in there to complement your chicken. That's it. And it has just simple ingredients. Let me turn around so you can see it. It's by Weber. And it's called kickin' chicken. And the thing that's in here is dried onions. You have salt. And we have a very little amount of salt. There's only 65 milligrams of salt in here. Dried garlic, spices, red pepper. You have dried orange peel, a little bit of sugar, very small amount, dried red pepper, and then also some paprika. Okay? And I could use this because it's a very small amount of sugar in it. So it's okay for me to use this. And you don't need any additional sweeteners or anything in this because it's cabbage that we're doing. So these are all the ingredients that we're going to use for today. That is it. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get ready to go over to our stove, and I'm going to tell you how to put this all together. At our stove, and what we're going to do, we have our pot. Again, you need a large size pot because you see here, this is a lot of cabbage that we're cooking today. So we have our pot, and I'm putting on medium heat. Okay, and first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the olive oil so we can let that heat up. Okay, you see how it's moving around and it's bubbling already? Let that heat up. And we're going to, okay. And as that begins to heat up, the first thing we're going to do is going to just throw your cabbage right in there. You see? Put the cabbage in there. And it's starting to sizzle a little bit. You hear that sizzling? And you can really stuff it in here because it's going to cook down. Same way you would do like when you're cooking greens. Okay? Just shove all that in there. Okay? All right. Put the cabbage in there. There we go. Okay. And then you're going to put in your peppers. All right. And stir this around just a little bit. And what you do when it starts cooking at the bottom, you want to stir those pieces up. After it cooks for about a minute or so, you're going to see it's going to start to wither a little bit, and it's going to start to brown at the bottom. So it's going to be like a sauteed cabbage. So we're going to let that cook, okay? And then we're going to put in our seasonings. This is very easy. See, you're going to put a kickin' chicken. You can put it in a tablespoon, whatever you like, and this has a little heat to it. Not a lot, but there's a little heat to it. If you like yours a little bit, just a tad of spice, throw that in there. So look, you hear it sizzling and cooking. We're going to turn that. You see how these are wilting, how they're cooking already? You see that? Okay. So a little bit more. Mix it around, okay? And then we're going to put in just a little bit of sodium. You don't have to use this whole teaspoon. I just use it. Just season a little bit, then I'll taste it, and then I'll add more if needed. Okay? All right? And you're going to turn your oil down. Turn it down on medium. You're going to turn this down on medium. Okay? You're going to put the top on here. walk away and let it cook for about 10 minutes, okay? We're gonna let this cook for about 10 minutes and then we'll be right back to finish it up. We're back at the stove and it's been about 15 minutes and we're gonna take a look. Take the top off of that, okay? And this is what it's looking like. You see that? See how that's withered? And all you do is just put it in there and just walk away, let it sit. This basically cooks on its own, literally. And I like mine some brown at the bottom. You see how it's browning at the bottom? I like that. It's so good. Okay, turning that. This is how it should look with your sauteed / fried cabbage. All right, you're gonna keep stirring that. You see how that's withering? Look at that. Doesn't it look pretty? It's nothing like fresh vegetables. It's so pretty. It looks so healthy. It's so filling. And I eat this as just for dinner. You know, doing plant-based, I'll have like cabbage and maybe corn on the cob, and that's it. That's my dinner. So look how beautiful that looks. The camera's smoking up a little bit, but this is what it looks like. That is beautiful. Okay. I just want to stir all my seasonings up and turn it all over that at the bottom and bring it to the top. And this is done. We're going to let it cook for about 5 more minutes. That's it. And then we're going to plate our dish. Okay? We'll be back. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. We're going to plate our dish. And we're done with this. I'm just going to taste this before we plate it, just to make sure that it's just the way that I want it. Okay? If you could just zoom in a little closer here. Can you see that? So good. All right, so let's taste this. And you can let it cook as long as you want. It depends. I don't like mine really, really hard because you know that cabbage is a little hard. The skin can be a little hard, so if you like it really, really soft, you let it cook a little bit longer. Okay, so we're going to taste this and see. That's so delicious. The cabbage is wonderful. The peppers, you can taste the red peppers and the orange peppers. It is so good. And the chicken gets a little bit of pop, but it's not too hot for those of you who don't like spicy foods, which I don't. I don't eat a lot of spicy food. I don't use a lot of spicy ingredients. So this is perfect for you. So it's wonderful. Okay, we're ready to plate our dish. Okay, we'll be back in a second. We're gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes, and then we'll be right back, and then we're gonna finish it off. See you in a minute. Welcome back. We're ready to plate our dish on today. It's done, and this is how it looks. Is that beautiful? You can make this literally in 15 minutes. A quick meal, a quick side. Is that beautiful or what? Look at that. This is so pretty. I don't know about you guys, but I like my food to be pretty. I like the presentation is everything. It needs to look good. It needs to look pretty in order for me to eat it. See that? All right. So we're gonna plate our dish. And like I said, I eat this for a main dish. So look at that. Beautiful. All right. And this is it. Is that gorgeous or what? 15 minutes tops. I guarantee you. And let's taste it again. It cooked a little bit longer. Let's taste this again. Taste it again. That's good. I can pat myself on the back for that one. That is amazing. So if you're looking for a quick dish, whether it be a side or a main dish with other vegetables, those are vegan or vegetarians too can do this. Plant-based, if you want to do it plant-based, all you have to do is substitute the olive oil and use some water, or you can use some vegetable broth instead. And that will make it whole food plant-based if you don't want to use the oils. And this is a healthy dish, all vegetables, that's it. No meat, you don't need meat, you don't need those items in there in order to make your vegetables taste good. So I just proved that. So let me know, try it. Please like this video. And please, those of you who are watching, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see you next time. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Talk to you later.